country.
Okay, Pauline Hampton, always sort of on a bit of a related issue here. It's come out this afternoon. Now, I know there is some claims of anti-Semitism. I've not been able to get to the bottom of them in relation to the visa cancelling or the right to come to Australia for Milo Yiannopoulos. He has a right to appeal the verdict. I think he's got 30 days or so. But in principle, whilst I don't agree with a lot of what Milo has to say, I don't understand how recently an Islamic preacher, Sheikh Omar Abdul Kafi, who says that it was a comedy show, 9/11, who thinks that you should cross the street to avoid running into someone who isn't Muslim, and you certainly should never shake the hand of a female who isn't Muslim, or indeed a Muslim female as well. How is it that he gets a visa to Australia and someone like Milo looks like he's booted out?
Exactly right, Peter, and that's what the people of Australia are asking. And as I said in my tweet today, the spineless coalition government, who is not allowing Milo into the country, I don't see the reason why he has been stopped here when he was in 2018. He has now applied twice for a visa. He's actually now has to answer the questions, and my understanding it's cost him so far $20,000 to actually apply for these visas to come to Australia. And I think that the government is allowing the leftist side to actually dictate the terms in Australia who comes here. And yes, they allow Omar to come in the country and other hate preachers, and yet they're allowing them in and not Milo. So I think it's ridiculous, and I think they need to get some backbone and start looking at it, make the decisions, not the department heads, but the elected representative, the minister himself, to actually have a look at it with justification, by all means, but make a ruling on this and not allowed to the bureaucrats to decide.
Okay, Corey Bernardi, there are claims of anti-Semitism. Where do you? I'll go to you, Barnaby Joyce, actually. Yeah, Barnaby Joyce.
I'll be very short. On that issue, I totally agree with Pauline.
Okay, well, Corey Bernardi, there is claims of anti-Semitism. How do you have that balancing between the two?
Yeah, and I've read the allegations that are there, but, you know, people are always going to be held to account for what they say. It doesn't mean we should be banning people from coming to this country simply because a group of people object. And, you know, I went to saw Milo last time. He's not my cup of tea, but, you know, I don't think there's grounds to ban him, and I think the government does need to explain it. But I'd just like to know what the ground rules are here, because, for goodness sake, the government allows Hizb ut-Tahrir, a bunch of Islamic Caliphate hate preachers, to come here and have their international conference. That's okay. They can rent town halls and do all sorts of stuff with the help of the Greens and everyone else, but we're not allowed to have, you know, what is a caricature. I think Milo is a caricature. He's someone playing a role. And some people find it funny, some people find it offensive, some people just think, you know, we should go away, but I don't understand why they want to ban him.